In French Polynesia, there are some days that you just need to do absolutely nothing. It was interesting to come across this visiting Japanese warship. The security zone that it was in was, well, this was the fence, you can see for yourself. You could just kind of walk around it. This place is just so cool.
Got myself totally lost, but it's a nice place to get lost in.
When exploring someplace you've never been before, getting lost is not always a bad thing.
I just love these trees. I wish you could see them for real. They're just awesome, beautiful, lush, enormous things. Must have been here for hundreds of years.
I never did find out what the house and grounds were. I assumed something to do with the government, but they were very beautiful. Nice thumbnail, Baz. And then it was off to do some shopping. Like anywhere else in the world, shopping in Tahiti is exactly the same. The colour of the beer cans is different, but I brought along my little granny walker and a waterproof bag, and I think there's some in there as well. My friend Johanna from the boat Iris was with me. She's my regular shopping partner. It does actually help in these places if there's two of you. One can watch the shopping while the other goes off to get a taxi and so forth. And taxis, of course, are cheaper with two of you in them. This was a pretty good mall. It had a lot of stuff, some very nice ladies there as well, but I was more interested in getting the beer home. One of the things about dealing in some of these faraway places is you got to make sure you can get a way to get your stuff back to the boat. Iris bought some new batteries. Here they are in the back of a van. The owner said he'd give us a lift back, which is good because you don't want to get those things on a bus. Back in the peaceful surroundings of the marina, I helped the guys get their brand new batteries on their boat. Then I decided to go off past the traffic and look for a more tranquil side to the city. One of the nicest places to go is the old market in the centre of town. Wherever I am in the world, I love to try the local foods. On this island you can get anything from Chinese to Polynesian, and the market is a great place to stop, eat and meet people. It's all here in the downtown market, although I don't know what these are. People have said they want to see more bikinis on the show, so there you go, coconut bikinis. And to go with them, grass skirts. What else could you possibly want? It's all here on the Adventures of an Old Sea Dog. And if you're going out on a date with your grass skirt on, you want to spice yourself up a little bit with some nice smelly oils made from berries I've never heard of. All good stuff, very sexy. And for the posher clientele, there are these. They're oyster shells cut up to make abalone for decoration. But normally inside them, there are these black pearls. You've heard of the expression, the black pearl? These are genuine black pearls from the Polynesian islands. This looks messy. Well, it is messy, but it has a reason. It's back to work, back to reality. This is the new aerial tuner for my long-range radio. I'm a little bit suspicious about just how waterproof it is, so a lot of gooks going on there to stop it, because it's going to be mounted under there. And the cables come through here, all of which has to be waterproofed and stormproofed. Electric stuff, water together, doesn't mix. But no matter how hard the working day, the evenings are just bliss.
It's a beautiful night here in Tahiti, by the city of Papeete in the marina. Just chilling with a local beer. I have a streaming cold. I feel quite ill at the moment. I'm not looking for sympathy, but I got to say, and by the time you see this, hopefully I'm repaired. But right now I'm just not of goodness. Yeah, there's a big oyster yacht just parked next to me here. They kind of squeeze himself in between me and the jetty, so there's not a lot of room. Not that I'm jealous or anything, but it is a very, very beautiful boat. Absolutely beautiful. So if Oyster want to sponsor me, yeah, you'd be welcome. And there's a big old ship there, the Paul Gauguin, the artist that lived and worked in the Marquesas many, many years ago. Boat's getting ready, slowly, but very slowly today. I can't do any more. Not far from the marina is a place where they have these vans parked up. They call them snack vans, and you can get yourself pretty much anything here. It smells nice and there's a great ambience here. Right, I've just ordered a chow mein special. It was costing me $13. $13 for some street food out of a van. It's probably the world's most expensive street food. That'll be good. It's nice. I'm not sure it's worth 13 bucks though.
Back in the day, dog was one of the favorite dishes of the islanders. So when I saw this, I was kind of taken back. Yes, I'm sure it's not, but I decided to pass this one up. So life and work went on in the city marina. So little diversions were always pleasant, like friends dropping by. James and Kim from the boat Zingaro were in the next bay, and one day James popped round to say hi. It's always really nice to see James. He's such a super guy. And of course he went on to have some problems with his boat shortly after this video was made, but at this point it was nice to see him again. We constantly just sort of passing each other and don't often get the chance to sit down and talk. So we had a couple of beers and a nice evening and caught up with times.
Guys, the guys have got this really cool tender from Offshore Cruising Tenders in New Zealand. There's a little plug.
Yeah, we just got this. That's the reason we're here.
Yeah.
Hey man, it was really nice hanging out with you.
You take care of yourself.
Peace out. See you in New Zealand.
Yeah. Peace out, and don't drink too much.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm not hanging out with you.
No.
against the noise of the traffic in downtown Papeete. Getting the heavy stuff like boxes of juice and boxes of milk and wine. Hence having a bicycle out. The thing of it is, I'm going long distance this time, so I have to supply myself with enough food and supplies, liquids, everything, from toilet paper to fruit juice. It's all got to be on board, and I got to make sure I have enough to eat and stuff to keep me alive for the next 2 months. Not sure how long I'm going to be at sea for, but I always try to overstock, as we now know, and as I knew before really. You never know what's going to happen, and you got to make sure that this is my little world, and I'm responsible for myself. So I have to be sensible and make sure I have the right things on board, namely food and water, and fuel, and that everything's working. That's what I'm trying to do at the moment, and I'm running out of time because we've got only 2 days left. Taking a walk with Mike through the traffic of, is it Papeete or Papeete? Papeete. I never pronounce it right.
It depends if you're French.
Here we go.
You know, to you it's Papeete, to me it's Papeete.
I say Papeete. I say Papeete.
Papeete.
Ooh, hang on. We'll get killed here. Nice thing about this island is people actually do stop at zebra crossings. They do let you through.
We've been here for avocados. They're just coming into season. It's the best.
Tomorrow? You here? I see. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I was not here tomorrow.
In the market, it's all but closed down, but we just found some avocados. Fascinating places. It really is.
Avocados are just coming into season too.
Yeah.
So good.
I'll try and get some tomorrow. I eat here most afternoons. It's really cheap here, compared to the rest of this part of the country.
When you travel to foreign countries, you get lots of coins.
Coins, yeah.
And it takes 2 of these gold coins to get on the bus. So here's my 200 French, Pacific French francs.
And that's going to take Easy Mike away from me. Oh.
All the way back to the marina.
We got to say goodbye.
Yeah, he's going one way and I'm going another. He's going up towards Hawaii, back to Hood River, and I'm going I don't know where.
Going south and around the world.
Around the world, sightseeing.
Through the Indian.
Well, we're going to get you on your bus.
Okay.
A lot of miles together. It's always sad to say goodbye. But hey, another day. I might even see him next week if my engine doesn't start again.
As indeed it was a short goodbye, because Mike turned up again the following day with Matt and Christine from Sugar Shack.
Hey, actually, that's a great thumbnail right there.
With the sad farewells with my beautiful friends done, I had to move on. It was time to check out. Went to this place where apparently they shot you for parking in the wrong place with a big gun. It was a cannon from 18 something rather. Beautiful piece. And of course you could get electrocuted. It was a pretty frightening place. It was actually a long walk there and a long walk back with my friend Timo. But while we were in the immigration office, I did actually fall in love with one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen. Never mind, had to leave the country. Next day we had to get on a bus. It's a long process and go to the airport to check out through customs. This guy's shorts didn't look very wholesome, so I sat by myself, made sure that he wasn't sat beside me, and enjoyed the trip to the airport. Buses are actually a great way to travel around a country for free and see the sights. The airport itself was quite a long way out of town, and we weren't really happy with this system. Oh, hello, she's rather nice. Because it meant it took us away from all the work we had to do on the boats. After an hour of sitting with 4 armed men doing loads of paperwork, it was finally done. We were signed out and ready to leave Tahiti. Back to the boats.
Just got back to the boat from signing out, and there's cops everywhere checking people's papers, so I'm okay until 2 o'clock, then I've got to leave the country. I'm officially checked out, which is good because my French flag has just about had its last.
Didn't manage to clean the bottom, but she's pretty good. Not as bad as I thought she was. Got some laundry done though.
Always such a lot of work to get through before you can leave. Not only the boat, but of course work, videos and everything to put up, emails to write, passage plans to register with various people, and getting the boat shipshape and ready for sea, which when you've been on shore for 5 weeks, the place has become like a house, not a boat. So I'm just making sure everything's working again and properly, and basically I'm getting food on. I've got so much food and water on board now. But hey, yeah, all ready to go, almost getting exciting.
Got my bedding sort of thrown hither and dither onto the couch. Everything that's valuable is stashed in the forward cabin on my bunk, which is now a storage area. Things are sort of lashed down. In fact, I'll put those on the floor. Sure, some of those books are going to fall out of there before the night is through. Be curious to see how long these greens last for. Not long, I think. The empty berths tell you that the season is coming to a close. Cyclone season's on its way. People are moving out of here. Tiny Shaddy's all bedded down, tight as you can get her. We've got 2 windows in the Bimini this season, which is nice. I will, however, miss this view. I know it's a road, but like it's kind of home. It's been home for me now for 5 weeks. And I've got to know where most things are, and even know some of the locals. Hell, I even got drunk with a policeman in a bar the other night. Iris are just about ready. They should be leaving just about the same time I do, which is in a few minutes. Met the lady off this she's single-handed her. She just came in, got to leave unfortunately, but she's going to New Zealand as well. And then there's Shaddy there, just waiting to go back to sea. Please Barry, can we go? I'm coming. Going back to sea.
Although exciting, leaving Tahiti was a little sad for me, a little melancholy. End of an era, end of a section of my life, sailing across the Pacific with some wonderful friends that I had to say goodbye to. Next time I'm back at sea, join me then. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you to my patrons, thank you to you my friends. Stay well.
Not far from the marina is a place where they call snack. Not far from the marina is a place where they have these vans parked up.
Not sure how long. I nearly missed a step. That's trying to be clever and do too much in one go. I'm going to put a cut in there.